So yesterday's appointment went a little bit unexpected and unplanned. It was just supposed to be go there, get another biophysical ultrasound of the baby, and come home. Of course, we'll still monitor my blood pressure. So because it took a little bit longer to move, I wanted to get something sugary or something to help her move. So I did go to 7 Brew. I got this blue raspberry fizz. I added kiwi flavor in it. It was so good. So as soon as we get there, it was like a 15-minute wait, and then I was able to get an ultrasound. My sweet baby was eating her fingers. So after we had the ultrasound, I was time to go see the doctor, and my blood pressure was up. And they were like, girl, you might be having this baby at 36 weeks. And I was like, oh my gosh. So the doctor came in due to my swelling, and then I did have a trace of protein in my urine. They did want me to go to labor and delivery, and I cried. I did. The emotions, like, I know we've been monitoring, but hearing it just kind of really, scared me a little bit. And so we did go to L&D right after my appointment. It was right across the street. Shout out to my sister-in-law for being my wife here, because G is still at work. And of course, if y'all know, if y'all been following, he works in Illinois. So we went over to the labor and delivery. Mind you, we came over earlier that day because we wanted to go ahead and schedule a tour, but we have to call and schedule that. So here I am just calling him and letting him know how the appointment went, because he's like always wondering. And he was panicking. He was like, do I need to catch a flight? Like, what do I need to do? So, everything was kind of up in air, and I was just kind of telling him like what they said. Like, I got checked in. I had to be on the baby monitor. They wanted to get labs done at L&D because they said it would come back sooner. Those are my feet. Like, my feet have just been swollen this entire time. And y'all see the contraption the nurse had to put on there, because Gia just kept kicking the monitor off. So she had to make a contraption so they can keep track of her movements and her heart rate. So she had to add like a little washcloth on there. So her heart rate was in the 130s, and then she was very movable, like moving a lot. So I think that was that 7 Brew. So homegirl was she was active. And so they wanted me to do a urine. Of course, you can't eat. So we had planned to go to lunch after. So I'm starving at this point. But everything came back good. All my labs were good. So they did send me home. I have to do a 24-hour urine. We gonna get into that. But I was so excited to leave. My blood pressure did go down, so I was happy. So I did go pick up some lunch, and that is the urine jug. So basically you have 24 hours, and you have to fill that up with pee, and you have to refrigerate it. So I was up at 10, 11, 2. Like, I wake up so much during the night just to go pee. And if you miss one time, you have to start all over. Here I am just talking about how, like, you don't really count how many times you wake up and then until you actually need to. And boy, I was so exhausted this morning, because my parents, like, they have two extra like they have an extra fridge outside in the garage, and it just did not seem sanitary for me to have the urine in the fridge in the house. So I just used it outside in the garage. And so I was going like to the bathroom that was right by the door to go put it back in the fridge. So it was a whole process last night. I was going from upstairs, downstairs to go to the bathroom, to the outside of the garage. And I think I did that like 3 or 4 times last night. But I got to take it back today. They're going to do more labs, check my blood pressure again. I did get put on blood pressure medicine yesterday. So hopefully that does keep everything at bay. But until then, we're shooting for 36 weeks. So, which is very soon, to at least have her to make it till then. But hopefully when I go take this urine back, all my labs are still good. And we'll just follow up as needed. Okay, bye.